season opener for UT Arlington as they host the Lady Vols from Tennessee. As we welcome you to the broadcast here on ESPN Plus, James Triley bringing you the call here from Allen Sachs Field. We've got a good matchup, like we said. Tennessee coming here to UT. 0.1 ERA last season. At 195 innings pitched and plenty of complete games. Here's a ground ball hit out to the shortstop. Throw on to first base in time. The SEC regular season champs, first time since 07, as this one's lined down the left field. It's going to get in there for a base hit. This on the fair side of that foul line. Fielder, who's a preseason All-SEC honoree, and a rank number 26 in the top 100 from Softball America. This one a hot shot off the glove of the third baseman, Corona. Fielded, though, by Hampton. Throw on to Franklin at first. Can't scoop it in time. I think Gibson. The 0-2 on the way. The pitch, opposite field down the first base line, but foul. And the count will stay at 0-2. Inning against UTA. Adams, the 0-2 pitch. This one's a line drive. Fair ball down the left field line. Bobbled by the left fielder Cooper. A base hit. Cruising into second is Sophia Nugent. The Lady Vols get on the board first. It's 1-0 on the RBI double. Lady Vols seem to be feasting on these two-strike adjustments right now. As now they've got a bigger opportunity with second and third and one gone. Baseman. They'll take the 1-0 pitch, low and outside, now 2-0. One from left to right. Gonna try and shoot home if they can. The 3-1 misses outside, it's ball four, and the bases are now loaded. As the 0-2 pitch, a little nubber out towards first base. Franklin will throw to home to get the force out there. A nice play as they get the out there. Pitch swinging, Adams. Right to her, on over to Franklin in time for the final out of the inning. Well, worked around, a bit of a jam. Numbers for Gottschall, 165 ERA, 16-2 as this one's popped up down the left side in foul territory as it's West who runs over there to make the catch for the first out here at home for the Mavericks. Sun was out about 2 hours before first pitch as Adams lines this one into center field. It'll drop in for a base hit. Malloy corrals it, gets it in quickly, but Adams gets the first hit for the Mavericks season as well. She led the team in walks with 24. The 0-2 pitch, called strike three. Gottschall got her there. 2 strikeouts in the inning, gave up the base hit to Adams. As 2-0 pitch by Adams. This one popped up shallow center field. It's going to drop in front of Nice as a base hit. Fall looking to get on. Top of the order, Kiki Malloy. 3-1 pitch, misses the zone down low. It's ball four. So now first and second. Last year, 406 batting average and 61 games played. The 0-1 pitch, opposite field, down the right field line. If it stays fair and it drops in for a hit, that'll be extra bases and likely score a run. It will. An RBI double for Malloy. 2-0 Tennessee leads. Great piece of hitting there by Malloy. It's not the first time we've seen him just keep it inside the fair line. Break this one open with a hit to the gap. The 0-1 pitch, weak ground ball out to short. They'll take the easy play there at first as Hampton throws on to Franklin. A run does come in to score, though, as it is a 6-3 putout. Bumpers on the 1-1. This one, a high fly ball out to center field. Nice is going back. It is gone. 3-run home run, Sophia Nugent. As it's 6-0 Tennessee. Really jumping out to a huge lead. Trying to spoil the home opener here for the Mavericks. Great swing there by Nugent, getting the bat head out in front and over that wall in center field. Malloy, West, and Nugent all come around to score. The 1-0, ground ball out to Hampton, throwing over to Franklin at first in time. And there are two gone. Nice bat. The 0-2 pitch. Kind of a lazy fly ball down the right field line, but caught there by Westbrook, and that will end the inning. Nice reaction from the crowd for the foul ball catch, but a big strikeout here as Hampton goes down swinging. And a 1-2 pitch. This one a pop-up on the infield. It's going to be Fall who calls for it and makes the catch. And there's two gone. The 1-2 pitch. That one rose and swung on and missed. Got her swinging fourth strikeout there for Peyton Gottschalk. And you got here to UTA, you're in your later years of playing. Obviously an adjustment now having her as a head coach. You know, talking about your time at UTA, what was that like overall?
I think it was great. I think Coach Dill was born to be a head coach, in my opinion.
Because that was the one I was going to bring up that I can remember is this ground ball is hit here by Taylor. They get the tag on the runner in Katsianopoulos, but not the force out at first. So just actually pulled that one up last night. I was like, Megan Smith. I said, that name sounds so familiar. And it had to be that one. The runner going here. Throw down by Donahue, not in time. That's a stolen base there by Taylor.
The ball in the air, and I'm like, if there's a potential that I can go get it, I'm going to go get it. It doesn't matter if I'm getting scraped up or whatever happens after this, as long as we're done.
It's a nice play there by Hampton, 6 through the season. You know, you don't have that depth. Now you kind of have a little bit more to use. So that'll be something to look for with this UTA team as Gutierrez drops one low. Nice block by Donahue. So if you look at one player from this team, you know, obviously there's some players that play.
I feel like there's a lot of girls that I would say I'm really, really close with on the team. Gracie Bumpers and Lindsay Franklin, as well as Morgan Westbrook. I think we all were really, really well connected. Me and Lindsay are still planning a camping trip right now. So I think we had a really good team last year.
Well, as we're talking about the teammates, a line drive RBI single there by Kiki Malloy, scoring the runner in Taylor all the way from second. The ball gets away from Donahue, allowing Malloy. You know, what can you tell us about something like that?
I actually talked to Abby the other day, and it was like, hey, listen, you're very green.
Well, Gutierrez gets a nice welcome to college softball. Is that one sent out of here by Riley West, a 2-run home run. That makes it 9-0.
Yeah. I mean, I just told her yesterday, I said, hey, you're going to walk people. Somebody to look up to about that is Gracie Bumpers. You know, every time she gives something up, she always comes back 10 times stronger, and it's ready to get the next person out.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing that you look at with softball because you need it.
I love Kids Day. I think it's great. I wish I would have had a Kids Day when I was small, being able to go see some sports and just being a part of that and getting to watch people that you don't know getting to play. I think it's great. I think
a great performance so far by Tennessee offensively. There's just a 2-hop chopper out to the shortstop, a bullet by Fall. On over to Katsianopoulos in time for this to work. 2 1/3 innings pitched. Already 4 strikeouts. 1-2, weak chopper out to second, fielded by Gibson. Throw over onto first base in time. And there's 2 gone. It'll turn things over. 2 balls leave the yard, both courtesy of Tennessee. As the full count pitch called, strike 3, 5th strikeout here for Gutierrez. Will go back to work as she skies this one out center field. Nisus will settle under to make the catch. And that's the first out here in the 4th inning. So, TK, while we have you on, we know.
Back in some of the other things that we do, we create opportunities for our student athletes to lead.
The hit by pitch there. Looks like we also had a pinch hitter come in for Tennessee.
Contacting student athletes, keeping track of student athletes' involvement.
There's a nice ground ball double play. 5-4-3. UTA turns it. As that will end the inning. Tim, we're going to have you on next inning. That was too quick. We'll have you on for the bomb.
We're working with, they do a lot of self-sustainability development, and so we learn about that as well. And then we get opportunity to love on
people who want to give back. They pretty much come to you and kind of say they want to help out. You know who's willing to help out. Is a big strikeout there by Gottschall of Adams. 7th strikeout on the afternoon.
It's an amazing experience for them.
As this one's line drive over the glove of the shortstop Faw, base hit. So second hit for the Mavericks comes here in the 4th inning.
We meet on a monthly basis, and we do some culture training, talk about.
Popped up down the right side. Coming on over is going to be Taylor, as that will end the inning. TK, we love.
Then, just like most teams now and student athletes, they love their coaches, and I still have a really good relationship with my head coach at the time. Obviously, because once my playing career was over, so it's really nice to see somebody like Tennessee, on our field. Yeah, we're not doing what we want to do against them, but it's a great experience for our student athletes right now.
This one bounces off the pitcher Gutierrez. Karam's on over to Frank.
And so it's reviewing those rules with the coaches and making sure we all understand the implementation of the rules, when they're effective, and sometimes that can be challenging because we can see how often rules change.
The ground ball gets through the hole on into left field. It'll be an RB. A 10-0 lead here for Tennessee. That one just getting through a diving Hampton there, cut off there by her teammate.
So the game's changed a lot.
Mm-hmm.
What tools they have at their access to be able to do analytics is incredible now, and we just didn't do.
Obviously, just not the game that they thought. It was going to be a tough one. They
Sure.
knew that going in. They didn't know what was going to happen. This one's fly ball hit out to left field. It'll bounce off the wall. 1 run comes in to score. Here comes a second, as it's a 2 RBI double off the bench. And that's going to be the sister of Gabby Leach, Elena Leach. Gets still in this one. Tennessee pouring it on here in the top of the 5th inning. That is a great hit there, opposite field by the lefty. Yeah, obviously you've seen it's Kids Day as well.
Mm-hmm.
This is quite a game. They're getting to see a team that was in the College World Series and a team that's developing like UTA, as this one's popped up behind first. Franklin corrals it. And that's the first out of the inning.
High quality, student athletes doing what they do best. But it'll also, get them out into the community and for the student athletes.
Pretty decent crowd on Tennessee's side as well.
Yeah.
As they travel pretty well.
They did. They certainly did. But, that's great. It's good for us and our institution for us to have fans from the opposite school come on our campus. It allows us to showcase what we have, a team that was at the College World Series last year. I mean, really.
As Pooney will step in and take a walk here. That'll force in another run. It's 14-0.
For the tournament, when it comes to alcohol and alcohol misuse. So, we just want to encourage students to make smart decisions. And when it comes to alcohol, and if you're of age to drink, have a plan, right?
Thing to kind of touch on, because we're seeing, unfortunately, we're seeing it so much more that we're having to rise that issue, whether it's even
with TK, and she does so much for us, and just a great ambassador of UTA athletics.
Here's a 2-2 here by Adams. One hopper out to Franklin, and that one will end the inning. A 6-spot thing that Angela was talking about. As Morgan Westbrook comes in, gets hit by the pitch, and she will reach first. Weak chopper in front of the mound. Throw to second for 1, but that's all she'll get. They get all those in Youngsville, Louisiana. That first game against Eastern Illinois at 2 o'clock. 2-2 pitch, line drive out into center field. It's going to drop for a base hit right in front of Malloy. So Cooper doesn't want to be the last out. As for Tennessee, got a 3-game set Just a bit down south in Waco. Be taking on the Baylor Bears this weekend. It's one line, a diving play by the shortstop, but she's not going to have anywhere to throw it. As that is a base hit there. What a play, dive ball. Nice hit opposite field off the bat of Corona. And the best chance for the Mavericks to get something going. Here they are down to their final strike, final out. The 1-2 pitch swung on and missed. As that one is your ball game. Final score, Tennessee. Run rules them 15-0. UTA falls to 0-1 in the early part of the season.